Oh shit.
This nigga, he fucked up right now. That's good though. We gonna make it.
Alright, we live, alright. This is the Shut the Fuck Up and Listen podcast, brought to you by Cash Motherfucking Cars. Where the motto is, if the motor ain't blown up and the tranny ain't slipping, don't bring that bitch back tripping. All cars are sold as the fuck is, where the fuck is. So, if you buy a car from these guys and it goes down the street and it breaks down, that is your car that broke down. Well, if the motor ain't blown up, tranny ain't slipping, you can't bring it back tripping. We sell motors and transmissions, and the rest of the car is free. So if you get home and the seatbelts don't work, or the sunroof don't work, or a back door don't open, we didn't say that shit. That shit was free. Makes sense.
Make perfect sense.
Also, those guys buy cars, Cash Car KC, where they give you cash for your junk car. Where that model is, we looking for the motors that's blown up, and we looking for the transmissions that's slipping, and we looking for the cars with the busted out window because your baby daddy was tripping.
That's funny as shit.
We looking for
them
that.
around this motherfucker.
Hey, so we looking for that shit, you know what I mean? And we buy no keys, no title, no problem, but please no motherfucking stolos, because niggas, we not motherfucking snitching, we telling. You sell us some stolen shit, and motherfucker, and the motherfucker say, hey, this is stolen. We say, B, it's not stolen from me. We just got caught with a stolen car. They asked me where I got it from. I got it from you. So don't waste your time. You know what I mean? Can't call a nigga a snitch because I wasn't in on it. Now, if I agreed to know that this is a stolen car, you say, hey, bro, this is a stolen car, and I buy it, and then I tell on you, then that's snitching. Because, see, I knew.
We ain't agreeing to shit. So
ain't agreeing to nothing.
Just gonna wreck that motherfucker.
So, just don't sell me shit if you're skeptical, all right?
Yeah.
Don't be selling me your neighbor's shit, because your neighbor's gonna call me. Everybody knows who the fuck I am. So, that was just a long commercial, but I just had to get that off my chest because I've been going through some things. You know what I mean? But we gonna keep it rolling like the car was stolen. So, no further ado, we got a special guest with us because we always got some of the realest people that we come across. And so, we got KC Reels in the house, a.k.a. Fat Corey. You know what I mean?
What's up with everybody, man? It's a pleasure being here.
Yeah. You know, because you everywhere. You know what I mean? Like,
I try to be, man.
Hey, you put out a lot of content because you know, we've been fucking with each other for a while.
Right.
And then, so, just tell me, man, you know, tell me a little bit about yourself, man. You know, motherfuckers see you at KC Reels, you know what I'm saying? And they see you all around, but shit, you know, who are you?
Well, Fat Corey is what everybody know me as. Kansas City Reels, what most of you know. Most of you all know me as currently. A little bit about myself. From Chicago, but I grew up on the east side of Kansas City, Vineyard, stomping grounds. Those of y'all that know me know I've always been a character. Cut straight to the point, loving, all that good stuff. So, what up, everybody?
Now, what made you start KC Reels?
To be honest, I started Kansas City Real because wasn't nobody rocking with Fat Corey like that. Wasn't an attractive name, I guess, because it was fat, you know, but that's a nickname I cherish.
You was body shaming to the fat people.
Yeah, so they say, but, you know, I was just accepting it, you know, so.
Right.
But, yeah, so I came up with Kansas City Reels for that reason. Well, Kansas City Real for that reason, because wasn't nobody rocking with Fat Corey at the time, so I was like, let me try to jump on this Kansas City, you know, trend.
As you should.
Yeah, and you see that worked out, so.
Right, because anytime you look up Kansas City, you know what I mean, because it's a whole lot of shit to start off with Kansas City shit, so when you look up Kansas City shit, it's going to be KC everything, you know what I mean, KC slideshows, KC this, and
whether it's a mechanic shop,
yeah. If it start off with KC, if you do a search, that's what's gonna pop up. So that was pretty cool. So I seen you fucking with the homeless and shit for a minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How how was that experience? Because I used to do this shit too.
I mean, it was pretty cool. You know, it's something I do all the time. You know, on and off camera. But I mean, it is what it is. You know, y'all see me passing out blankets, food. You know, may buy 'em stuff, whatever they need. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, it is what it is. I recently fell back from it because it seemed like I wasn't getting enough help. You know, it seemed like people was too busy trying to, you know, worry about where their funds or money was gonna go.
Right.
You know, instead of actually helping the cause. So.
Oh well, yeah, that's what you gonna get because they put them there.
Right. Yeah.
So it's like if you know if you put a motherfucker out, I mean you go help a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like they got put you out. They got.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's I did that work. The thing was why I backed up off like helping the homeless and shit. It was a simple fact like I know it's a drive, right?
Mm-hmm.
One, what did you do in life that nobody in your family? Because everybody got some type of family. You know what I mean?
Right.
Everybody has some type of family. Like you come from a mama, you come from a daddy. You got aunties, uncles, and you have cousins. You have because I'm thinking about how fucked up my life can be, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I end up homeless, now out on the street homeless, like I'm just a paycheck away from being fucked up. You know what I mean? I'm like everybody else, but the whole thing is like when you are when you know what I'm saying, me like, bro, come on now. If you just got nobody just go fuck with you, what did you do, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what would you do if you got some money? Because, bro, I try to help the homeless, and it's like, bro, they want to be homeless.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
A lot of them do want to be in that position.
Yeah, no, listen, listen, bro. You have to want to be homeless. Are you homeless?
No.
I'm not homeless. JD's not homeless. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I have been homeless.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but what I'm saying is, was you in the streets? Was you doing the garbage? That's what I'm saying. Man, you still had people loved you.
Right.
You didn't have to do that.
And I love myself, of course.
Right. You know what I mean? There you go.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So because I was trying to offer them jobs. You know what I mean? I was trying to get them jobs.
Yeah.
They didn't want to work.
A lot of them, well, the majority of them don't want to work. You got some that work. You got some that want to take care of themselves. You got some that actually don't want to be in that situation, but they let the little things like a pet not being able to go with them hold them back. So that's their reason for being homeless. So they say, you know, oh, I can't, you know, bring my pet along.
Hey.
You got some that say the natural stuff or the stuff that we face. You know, they try to split the families up and all that crap.
Yeah.
That's understandable, but yeah, there's a lot of reasons why they out there. Some is by choice, some, you know, forced, some...
Yeah, listen, you preach to the choir because I met all of them. I was out feeding them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then it's like, you only be homeless for so long because, like,
right.
I always try to tell people what... Because I always got this figured out. You know what I mean? I mean, I've been jobless for Lord knows how long. You know what I mean? But I create jobs, and everybody around me eats off of my jobs. You know what I mean? Like, and that's cool. You know what I mean? That's cool that my hustle is strong enough for me to help other people around me, and it doesn't interfere with my money. I'll show you how to hustle with me. You know what I mean? Like, okay, nigga. You can never stop me from getting the money. You know what I mean? I'm helping you. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm cool with it. You know what I mean? It's adding more money to me. You dig what I'm saying? We both making money. And when you put yourself in situations like that, it's like, okay, how can we ever go wrong? But they do. But we ain't gonna talk about that. But it happens. You know what I mean? Like, damn, bro. But
we got to interrupt for a second, fellas. We got a comment from a guy named Jeremy Allen. He says, How does KC Real find everything?
Oh, okay.
How do I find everything?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be honest with you. I could be going to the grocery store. I could be taking kids to school. I could be just doing random stuff like making a coffee run or going to get cigarettes, and it's just like shit happens, you know.
Yeah,
like
you be just
I just
everywhere when shit happens.
Yeah, like I just literally went to the store the other day. Not gonna give up the spot, but I went to the store, and as soon as I pulled up, I walk in the store, grab my stuff, you know, and I hear a whoop whoop. So instantly when I hear it, I'm just like, I got action. Like Mike Epps. We got action. Gotta go. You know what I mean? Like my girl gets tired of it, but I constantly like anytime I hear it, I know something to crack. A lot of the times it don't be nothing. Yeah. But just so happen when I pull up on the scene, shit happens. Like,
man, you be
I can't explain
I was like, I said this. Me and my son was like, this nigga be everywhere.
Yeah, you know, I done walked up on y'all a few times in traffic. Like, what's up, man? Like, Young Throttle.
Hey, and then we seen you fucking around in the church parking lot. Then that's when we tagged you in that video. Yeah. We was out there in the truck having a good time. Yeah. And then it's like it's almost like a show, right? Because you have reoccurring characters like Cuz on the corner that always be acting like he about to shoot somebody. Terry, and see that he's a character in your story. You know what I mean? Because like he always got something fucked up going on. Like I seen a nigga with a motorcycle helmet and a power wheels going down Prospect. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's Terry, man.
So tell me how you know him.
Actually, me and Terry first interaction was the I don't know if a lot of people seen it, but it was a Facebook, well, it was actually an Instagram post of the Cuz and Blood incident. You know, he seen me recording them because I knew he was gonna do some crazy shit. Like every time I ride up and down Prospect, I see him doing something. Yeah, that's anybody from Kansas City. Y'all all know Terry do crazy shit. Yeah. I just so happen to be the motherfucker that want to record it. You know, and so I'm recording him, and he look at me. He like, "What's up, Cuz?" And I'm like, "What's up, Blood?" You know, just fucking with him. And he's like, "What's up, Cuz? You got that camera on me like you want something." I'm just like, "What's up, Blood?" You know? Yeah. And he like, "How you spell out blood?" Nah, he like, I think I said, "How you spell out Cuz? How you spell out blood?" One or the other. But he ended up spelling blood, Pussc. And he said, "That's how you spell that out." And I laughed, and I said, "Get your motherfucking ass up. I hit you." You know what I'm saying? Just joking with him and shit. Yeah. And it went from there. Like, it went from us cussing each other out, like a fucked up friendship back in the day, cussing each other out, to me doing shit for him because I knew he was in a fucked up position. And it was just gold from there. Like, every time I see him, I seem to be the only motherfucker that he would interact with.
Well, you were. Because like everybody else scared of him. You know? Because like, bro, the nigga, it was like 210,000 degrees outside where it was hot as a fool. He's standing on the corner, nigga, with no motherfucking shirt on. This nigga is cut. Yeah. He's doing fucking pull-ups and push-ups. And I'm talking about sweating like straight up dog, and then had the time to stop to chase cars going up the street, act like he's about to shoot him. Yeah, you know what I mean. So I'm like, shit, you know what I mean. Listen, I would feel defenseless against him. You know what I mean. I'm not in that. Listen, I would have to shoot him. You know what I mean. Yeah. You know what I mean. So why put yourself in that predicament? You know what I mean. And so when I seen you stop and fuck with him, I'm like, you know what I mean. And then, you know, he end up one day missing an eye. You know what I mean? Now, now was you fucking with him before he lost his eye or after he lost his eye?
Nah, I'm glad because, I didn't know nothing about how his eye was missing and none of that. But I was fucking with him when his eye was missing. So
yeah, okay. Because I've been knowing him before his eye. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you say your wife don't like what you do,
I mean, she like it. She just don't like it when I motherfucking like let it get to me type shit.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah, you can't let it get to
motherfuckers
you.
got hating ass comments or
But see,
motherfuckers be hating in the streets
Yeah.
and shit like that.
Yeah.
She don't like that type shit. When it affect home, that's what she don't like. So she
but,
all for me doing this shit though. She like it.
but see, the whole thing is, you gotta learn. Cause see, I respond to a lot of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm having fun. If you gonna be petty, I'm gonna be petty too. You know what I mean? It's just internet shit. I'm not taking it, personal.
Yeah,
I'm not getting mad.
That part, though.
Yeah, see, I'm not getting mad now. No, they troll me all the time.
Church twice. Shout out Pastor Charles Bond.
They talk about my voice. They
Yeah.
talk about my son driving. They talk about the raggedy ass cars. It don't even fucking matter. You know what I mean? And so sometimes I got time. You know what I mean? When I got time, we going back and forth. But it's just on bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, it's just wild, right?
Yeah.
So the whole thing is, bad publicity is good publicity. There's no such thing as bad publicity. You know what I mean? So when you got the motherfucking hating ass comments and shit like that, well, shit, you need that.
Yeah.
You gotta have the negativity. It's not a perfect world. So if everybody loved you, you know what I mean, it'd be fake.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just saying, like, you need that. And see, when you start, a lot of people on the internet and rap game and all that other shit, when people get to talking about them, no, you bring it. Come on,
Right.
you know what I mean? Because people been hating on me for the longest, and it's just the fuel to my fire. You know what I mean? Talk about my voice, talk about the ragged ass cars that I sell. It doesn't matter to me because your opinion. What motherfucker always tell me? What you eat don't make me shit.
Right.
I can't see the shit from my house. I don't care what you do. You know what I mean? Because you care what I don't care what you do. I don't even know you. So when you have people that just don't like you because like I ain't personally did nothing to you for you not to like me, how you gonna call me unhonest?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling you the truth.
Right.
So when you just look at it like that, hey, how many kids you got, bro? How's that being a father and everywhere you go, they know they daddy.
Man, I got 5 kids in total.
Mm-hmm.
2 of them stay with their mom out in Florida. Being a father is good, you know. I wasn't prepared for it. I didn't have no training for it because I grew up without a father.
Yeah.
You know, so
Same.
I got rushed with being a father, learning it, basically like some Job Corps type shit.
Yeah.
You know,
it's not on your senior.
Right. You know, so being a father is lovely. I love it. You know, it's a great life experience. I wouldn't trade it for the world, man. I love all my kids. Most definitely, it's a bit stressful at times, you know, but it ain't nothing that nobody can push through, you know. Like, we can all get through the shit, man. So it's just a part of being a parent, you know.
And having a team.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. So, but I love it, man. My kids is the world to me. My lady, I love my family. So yeah.
Well, see that's why I got a respect for you.
Mm-hmm.
You in the hood and it's family. You know what I mean? You family orientated. You know what I mean?
Most
Like
definitely, yeah.
I'm family orientated. You know what I mean? So you know I rock. You know we all dress alike. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When we step out, so it's like you gotta show people love for the positive things that they do. You dig what I'm saying? Because it's not, you don't have that in the black community, and you just don't see that in the younger black community. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like your kids are going to know. You know what I'm saying? You in their life. You know what I mean? So you their protector. You know what I mean?
Right.
Your girls are supposed to be less seductive because of their daddy until they get older. Now, see, I had all that under control until they got older. And like, what the, you know what I mean? So I can tell you, father to father, especially a father of girls, you know, if they grow up not to be the way you want them to be, don't beat yourself up about it.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
Most definitely, yeah.
Because you know, if you did everything that you did to be that father, for you not to go that way, you made a choice to do all this dumb shit because you didn't have to.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? You had a daddy that you could talk to. You had a daddy that pointed you in the right fucking direction.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Most
and
definitely
you
didn't grow up like
chose,
us.
yeah,
Right.
you chose to be fucked up. So sometimes you just gotta let them. Sometimes shit ain't for you to understand.
Right.
Because if you understand stupid, you're 2 steps away from being stupid. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
If you understand it, because see, it's a lot of shit that I don't understand and I don't care to understand.
Right.
I don't care to understand, you know what I mean? Because it's like, man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. You know what I mean? But we was talking about being self-employed, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just tell me how you feel about being self-employed versus working a 9 to 5.
I used to get excited as hell at an interview. I'm talking about, I know everybody that been there, like, you know, hey, first job, I'm about to be making $16 an hour, that type shit, you know, but it was like a puppy dog phase. Like, once I kept getting fired for fucked up shit, and once, you know what I'm saying, I realized, damn, the man
Right.
can get away with damn near murder on this motherfucker.
Yeah.
But if I show up late, that's a point, and then I get 3 points until I'm out the door type shit. Like, so once I realized that a job is a real life roller coaster, ups and downs and shit, and it's never definite if you gonna be there for sure or not.
No.
I said fuck 'em. Like, start doing my own thing. Like, why work as hard as I'm gonna work and bust my ass and kneecaps and shit for y'all when I can do this shit for myself?
Yeah, because say it's some in some jobs it's a clause in there. We can you sign this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sign this because you can't sue us because we can fire you at any given time, any given moment, and you can't do shit about it, right?
I'm telling you.
And so once you see like I was telling you, like a job don't matter. They need you there to do your job.
That's it.
Because you not being there, fucking up. It's a thing, right? They hired you for a reason. They need you to do your job so somebody else can do their job and somebody else can do their job.
Yep.
And if you're not there to do your job, fuck you. Fuck what you got going on. That's why they say, hey, nigga, we give you some time. You know what I mean? Because when COVID hit, a lot of people had to make some decisions. When COVID hits, a lot of people had to make some decisions like, okay, I just went to grandpa's funeral.
Right.
But now my mama just died.
Right.
And my cousin just died.
Yeah.
And my kid just died. And now my grandpa just died. And you have to be there for the family. You can't just be like, oh, well, I can't take this time off of work. This is my fucking... You know what I'm saying? This is my husband. This is my kid. You know what I mean? How the fuck you gonna tell me that I can't, you know, I didn't use my time? And it was some people had to make some decisions, bro.
Yeah.
Because that affected a whole lot of people, man.
Yeah, sad to say it did. Fortunately, in my case, I don't fuck with family. Sorry to say. So, you know, a lot of motherfuckers. I only went to one of my cousin's funerals that died from COVID. Rest in peace. I love him, miss him. But yeah. Rest of these motherfuckers, I don't even talk to half of my family.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, sad to say, I love them. I love them from a distance.
Yeah.
You know, like...
Sometimes, you know, listen. See, that's the thing. Sometimes you have to realize that, right?
Yeah, you got to.
Because you can't let family, you know what I mean, interfere with your household, your happiness, you know what I mean? If you know a motherfucker on bullshit, and once you get that inner peace and you just like, you know what, I know dealing with you is going to be some bullshit. You're going to get drunk, you're going to get wet, you're going to be on some coke, however, it's going to be something.
Yeah.
And so if you keep setting yourself up for failure, you can't complain about it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
No.
So,
So
I get
me,
you.
I'd rather pray for a motherfucker, you know, wish you the best,
Mm-hmm.
love you from a distance. If I got it to help you in any way I can, I will do that. But
Nah,
yeah, I don't let nobody
nah, I ain't gonna do it.
what help a
I ain't
motherfucker.
helping because the simple fact is, um, when you do that, you know what I'm saying? Once you help a motherfucker once, they go keep on needing the help. Like, you
Yeah,
know,
but
like it'd be like, now I'll feed you a sandwich, but I'm not giving you no cash.
yeah,
I'll give you a bottle of water, I'm not giving you no cash.
yeah,
You know what I mean? I'll give you a blanket, but I ain't gonna let you come to my house.
yeah. But I just give people that choice to make for themselves. Like you said, everybody got a
Yeah,
choice.
yeah.
So just say if a motherfucker come to me and you like, hey, I need $500. Okay, you ain't got to tell me what you need it for. You ain't got to tell me shit. But just know you can't come back to a motherfucker and say, hey, I need $500. Cause I'm what the fuck? What you do with the first 500? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm willing to help a motherfucker, like, cause people didn't help me.
No, I'm saying not those people. Because if somebody asks you for $500, if I ask you for $500, I know how to do something with the $500. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it's the ones that need the $50, the $20. Like I had a cousin, just like he only had $50 problems. You know what I mean? Like once I give him this $50, it was gonna solve all of his motherfucking problems. And then it's like, yeah, okay, solve all your fucking problems. Your problem from being high. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now you
keeping
high.
me honest. You know?
Now you know what I mean. So if you had a family member that, if I was your family member and I'm like, hey bro, let me get $500. Best believe I'm gonna be able to take that, flip that, come back, be able to give you money,
Right.
and now I'm back cracking. You know what I mean? But see, you got them motherfuckers that got them problems.
Yeah. And that's the motherfuckers you just gotta pray for them problems. You know, you can't help everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I allow a motherfucker the chance, like I said, because I ain't perfect. You know, we
Right.
all fucked up.
Yeah, we all
fucked up. So, with that being said, I done lived my life, learned my lessons, and I'm growing from that.
Mm-hmm.
I give a motherfucker the same chance I had. You know what I'm saying? I done heard no's here and there. Motherfuckers done helped me more than what I expected.
Yeah, I seen.
You know, so
I seen the work.
it's just like with that, I just leave it up to God, man. Like I said, I've had situations where, for one, like a guy was in front of Chipotle. He had a sign like he was hungry.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so of course I didn't have any food to give him, but I had some brand new shoes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, fuck it, if I can give you the shoes, you can go sell them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I gave him the shoes, and he's like, oh, well, you ain't got a couple dollars. I got a Chipotle card with $15 on it. So I stopped. I said, hold on. You mean to tell me you got money for food?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just figured I'd sell it for $5. I said, bro.
He wants some dope.
I almost told him to give me the fucking shoes back. You know what I'm saying? I was like, fuck it.
I would.
I said, man, I can't give you no money. I was like, you got money on your card right there. Take your ass in there, go get you something to eat. Enjoy the shoes, you know. But it's 50-50, man. I done had ungrateful motherfuckers I done help. And, you know.
Don't even, let's not even talk about it. Because I done gave cars to motherfuckers. Hey, we ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah,
we'll be a whole another hour. But we gonna talk about the shooting, man, in our city, man. You know what I mean? Like, you know, how do you feel about that? Because, you know, that was like, bro, the whole world was watching us. You know what I mean? Like, we 3-time champions, a lot of people down there, a lot of loved ones, and it was just fortunate that me and my babies was at home. Both my sons were sick, and their mama was at work. So, you know, we sat and watched it from afar, and then started watching, you know, through everybody that was recording and shit. You know what I mean? And that right there, it was, to me, it was just some embarrassing shit, because I really felt like it. No, nobody did no shit. There had to been some government set up shit. You know what I mean? Like that had to be one of them CON. No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking that just had to be one of them CON conspiracies because what dumb ass nigga in 2024 will go down to a parade where you have snipers on the road. Every police person, you done park 40 miles away from your motherfucking ride. There's no way you can possibly think you're going to get away with any motherfucking thing. You dig what I'm saying?
I mean, but if you are, if you just an unguided motherfucker, man, you're not thinking about none of that.
Man,
I literally rolled past the parade after all that shit happened, and condolences to Miss Lisa and her family. Prayers to everybody that was affected by that, but I rolled past after the whole scene was clear, and I saw motherfuckers' cars still parked in the wrong spot. Like I ain't even do no you can't park there or nothing. I'm just like this shit too tragic. Like this ain't even no joking moment. None of that shit. Like and I'm just gonna say, in my personal experience, I do not blame KCPD. I do not blame nobody but the ignorant motherfuckers that went down there and couldn't control themselves and they hood ass tactics or whatever the fuck they had go on. If I see you at a Super Bowl parade,
man,
and we funkin', I'm finna look at you and smirk and keep going or something. We not doing nothing to nobody here.
I'm out of there. I'm not gonna say, if I see you, I'm avoid you. Because I'm not ready to be on that time. I'm not ready to be fighting. It's a great time.
We thinking about jail time. Yeah. If anybody else get hurt, you going like these young niggas wasn't thinking about none of that. Sad to say.
And then the other little niggas, they ran them through the mud. You know what I mean? They didn't per se say that they was the shooters, but they kept showing a video of them getting tackled with the gun, and that was just they was just victims.
That was just motherfuckers just
they was there with their guns.
With their guns. They like fuck it, people shooting. Where the fuck is coming?
Right.
Like that's another thing. Like.
And so I'm glad that they separated that, but I'm also upset that them little dudes took all them guns. Now, what if, they just would have started shooting? Now that was a lot. They had backpacks full of guns.
Yeah, some shit.
And I was like, did they really think they was in a video game where they can just switch out guns? How did they think shit was gonna play out? Because you always got some motherfuckers say, I can't wait for this. You know what I'm saying? Like. If you got a new bazooka or something, nigga, I can't wait to blow a nigga up. You know what I mean? So if just thinking in their mind, right? They brought all those guns down there, right? So in their mind, if you got that many motherfucking guns, you can't wait for some shit to pop off. What are you talking about?
Nah, I just say that. I mean,
no, I'm not saying that they did anything, but I'm saying, what if they was in that mindset? You know what I mean? To where they started using those guns.
Yeah, that most definitely was.
That was going to be some. But even what I'm saying, even them in that moment of wishing a motherfucker would, they did nothing but try to get the fuck up out of there. And I'm glad, you know what I mean, that happened that way, because that would have been a massacre. You know what I mean? It would have been passive mass shooting, and it all would have triggered from what the fuck they do, because this is Kansas City. This is Kansas City. Bro, come on now. How many times you done been somewhere, somebody started shooting, and then everybody started shooting?
Yeah. Trust me.
I'm just saying.
Plenty of spots, man.
Everybody just started shooting.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, this is Kansas City. And I'm not blaming nobody. I just know what I went through to do my show. You see what, you know what I'm saying? I went through a lot of scrutiny. Me and JD went to a lot of meetings. You know what I mean? And I brought JD so we can film this moment of what I went through to get just a couple of thousand of us to get together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, what about this? And they asked me all these questions, and I was like, well, y'all got millions of people together. This is Kansas City. You know everybody. You know what I'm saying? And you know they have fights. You know they shoot everything. So all I'm saying is, just like when was you down there for the NFL draft?
Nah, I went down there, but like I said, I got a family, so I don't
Right.
I don't stick around. And plus,
Well,
I already been shot.
Okay,
you know,
but I'm gonna
so-
tell you. So the NFL draft, it same area, but it was secured,
Mhm.
and so they put it out on the news like nobody can bring a bag in there unless it was clear. You know what I mean?
Right,
You couldn't
right.
bring
As they do
no.
everywhere. They
You
do that
couldn't
shit
bring
everywhere.
no outside nothing to eat or drink. You know what I mean? They had all the food trucks, and so my thing was, this is Kansas City. If you did it for the NFL draft, and after the parade, okay, you left everything open, right? But once everybody hit this perimeter, people that was there, they got checked and all that. You know what I mean?
They threw down 18
Yeah.
power and
That-
light. You
that-
know, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because this is Kansas City, where we are known for gun violence.
But I just think they didn't know how ignorant motherfuckers would get.
No, bro. Come on. You can't say that because they know
I
how
mean,
ignorant.
because look how free it was open.
I know.
It was open like a motherfucker.
I
Like,
know.
police could not get down there
Fast
after
enough.
that shit happened. Like,
Right.
we thought it was a fucking escort. We was watching the police try to get through the crowd. I'm like, damn, what the fuck going on? I wanted to follow them.
Yeah.
But I couldn't go in the turn where
Mhm.
they went up in it. So
Yeah.
I was like, my girl, oh, that must be an escort. So they was, I ain't gonna lie, I mean, it's like a 50-50 thing. Now I'm gonna have to retract what I said. I can't just blame the ignorant motherfuckers
Right.
that did it because KCPD was lacking. Y'all was. I ain't gonna lie.
No,
Like,
what I'm saying is, all right, with all that security and the sniper, right? Let's say it didn't play out like that, right?
mhm.
Let's say that it played out worse. Lot more gunfire. Let's say them little
Yeah, 'cause it
dudes.
could have.
Yeah, let's say them little dudes with all them guns, they just started shooting. You know what I mean? What if it would have popped off like every other time when a large amount of people together and everybody got a gun, everybody started shooting? I'm just saying, if you was a sniper, as soon as that pop, you know what I mean? That's why you up there. You know what I mean? As soon as that pop, somebody should have dropped. Because you're here. That's what you're there for. Nigga, I got snipers on the roof to make sure, you know what I mean, tragedy like this does not go down. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah, but you know, I ain't gonna lie, not to cut you off, but when them snipers up there, that shit is like ants.
yeah.
If they not already focused in on something, they have to look for that shit.
But listen, you got all these police on the ground. All I'm saying is, if you just would have made sure, just like they made me, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because see, the only reason why I say what I say is because what I went through.
Yeah.
Just to get a couple thousand niggas together. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I didn't even have half of the, and this is
Now,
drunks.
that's very true.
They bringing in liquor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then they's like, oh, you can't, you know what I'm saying? Oh, so you want to be selling liquor? No, I don't sell liquor at none of my shows. Nobody can bring liquor in my shows. And this is just 2,000 people. Now, y'all allowing liquor, y'all allowing guns, y'all allowing blacks, y'all allowing whites, y'all allowing Mexicans, y'all allowing all this shit to be crammed in one motherfucking area, and nobody thought to say, well, let's just make sure they ain't got no guns. You know what I mean? Like, we got plenty of police for a fight, but let's just make sure they ain't got no guns. Because they could have did that.
Yeah,
Everybody
they
that
could, just
got
like they did it for the
Yes,
event, yeah.
that's what I'm saying. So I'm saying that don't cost a whole lot of fucking money for that. So I mean, we can't keep giving them passes because I know what every other promoter, every other small business every small club, every black-owned small club. These are the
I see what. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. These are the safety measurements that they come at us with for us to make a few little dollars.
So, is it safe to say they discriminating towards us? Or
No,
what?
it's just a simple fact that it's like, hey, this is the parade, you know what I mean? And nobody thought of it, you know what I mean? Nobody thought of a security, you know what I'm saying? Because you had it happen. You had all these parades that went on without a hitch, you know what I mean? It's the third one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think they just got a little laxed.
Yeah, I think they was just
You know what I mean?
comfortable with
Yeah.
the city getting fucked up.
Right.
and just like, yeah, they're gonna fuck the city up this time.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, they allowed the donuts. They allowed a
Yeah.
bunch of shit. They're celebrating. You know what I mean? They celebrating. We're everything's up right now.
Right.
But then for that to happen, you know what I mean? And then for the reason for it to happen was like some of the most dumbest shit ever, bro.
Yeah. Like I said, that shit was crazy, man. And I had my homie down there. He was actually saving me a spot, bro, right up front.
I was surprised you wasn't there.
Bro, I'm surprised I wasn't
I was
there.
I was
'Cause
looking for your live because I
I
was like,
was-
I know Casey Reels is down here.
Bro, I planned for it the night before,
Mm-hmm.
but when you be humping all night,
Yeah.
you ain't about to get up on time, bro. So that's what happened. I was chilling with the lady all night, and boom, I woke up hella late.
Mm-hmm.
By the time I made it down there, it was like 11:30, and like I said, my homie was holding the spot for me,
Mhm.
and he was just like, "Yo, come on, I got you. You got the guards. They already gonna let you in, and all that good stuff." So I'm like, "All right, get down there, bro." By the time I made it, it's 2-pack, can't move nowhere, and then after that, we drove around for probably like 10 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when the shooting happened.
Yeah, because
So-
I was watching a lot of people's lives down there, and because we was watching this shit on the news. I mean, we was watching
Right.
on TV. So then I was like, let me, you know what I'm saying, because the cool dad, the Dunn boy, he climbs on the pole every year. You know what I mean? He's
Yeah,
up there.
I think I see
So
that.
I watch him, and I was just watching everybody have a good time. You know what I mean? And I'm like, damn, but being a real daddy, you know what I mean? When duty calls, you gotta, sit down. Hey,
can't do nothing.
can't do
Kids
nothing.
sick.
And I had no regrets.
Right.
I wasn't like, man, damn, I'd rather been there. No, I'd rather been here with my kid, making sure that that they're getting well and they're protected, because we always go, but I know people, you know what I mean. So I'm never down in the midst of shit, because I would never put my kids through that. But we did that years ago, before a nigga got himself put in a good position in the city. So we always somewhere up in the building we watch, and then the shit's over with and we go.
Right,
You know what I mean? So, and we got some biddles, and you know what I mean? So we always had a good time. So I still never was like, damn, I wish I was down there. I just felt sorry for everybody.
Yeah,
But
most
see, the thing that a thing that I always wanted to implicate in the shows is like telling people, when you hear pop, everybody drop.
Mhm.
See, if we start doing those drills, and that's when I gotta start doing at my shows. That's gonna be the thing. I'm just get a little starter pistol throughout the show. I'm just gonna shoot it in the air and just everybody drop, and then that'll help the people with the good guns to take out the niggas that's running. You dig what I'm saying?
Right, 'cause everybody
Yeah.
that's not a suspect drop.
Yeah,
over.
yeah, you know
got
what I
a few
mean?
motherfuckers still.
Yeah, so
Right,
that's
right.
what those are some of the things that I'm gonna start implicating, and see if we can start getting it implicated at big events. You know what I mean? Somebody just announced, if y'all hear pop, everybody drop.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean?
Yeah, that's
And
smart.
then it's just a safety measurement that nobody goes through.
Mhm.
Times is different now. We have to have some kind of safety measurement for the people to save lives, because if a lot of those people would have dropped, I think when they heard the pop, I think probably it wouldn't have been so many people, because it was the fact that they was able to keep on firing and people are just scattering.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People are just running for their lives, not knowing, because like if you didn't know and you didn't see the altercation, you didn't know where the gunshots came from. So you don't know where you're running to. You just
Plus
running.
they had switches too, man.
Yeah, I
shit
heard
was
that.
Rapid fire.
I heard that. I heard that.
So I mean, yeah, it's hard to
When
say.
when you hear that first pop, if you put it in people's mind, as soon as you hear it pop, I don't give a fuck. Even a balloon pop around you, everybody's gonna drop. If you just and just keep doing it throughout the show, you know what I mean? Like RPR, pow, you know what I mean? You know there's no guns there. You know that, cause you did it. You made sure nobody in here had a gun.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if you do it, shit, everybody else should just drop. It shouldn't be nobody standing, but the niggas with the guns.
Right.
So I'm just saying, if we start implicating that, I'm gonna try to implicate it. In,
Yeah, that's damn near. I'm just thinking about it. That's what the fuck they do in prison.
Oh yeah, yeah. I never been there.
I ain't never been there either, but I didn't see it plenty of
Oh
times.
yeah, when they throw the can out there,
Everybody drop.
Yeah, and them niggas do.
Yeah.
Cause they don't want to get shot.
Yeah.
Because in prison, when they say, you know, if you ain't the motherfucker, everybody drop. Anybody standing up get nailed.
Right.
And that's what happens. So I think we need to implicate that in the free world.
Could be a start.
So when did you start you can't park here?
Man,
I mean, what made you start doing you can't park here?
Because I don't know what made me start actually, man. I seen a motherfucker in a fucked up predicament, and I think I rolled past and I was just like, you can't park there. Like, that was just simple. And then once I seen motherfuckers like that one, I just said, fuck it.
Yeah.
I know I see motherfuckers everywhere all day.
Yeah, because you was pulled up on the city worker and their truck was broke down.
Yeah, motherfuckers smacked the pole, the city truck smacked the pole.
Yeah, when you
all
told
that
the
shit.
police, because he was like, what?
Yep. I done told the police that, parking lady.
Yeah, I just seen that.
Fire trucks, all them motherfuckers, like, they all love it though. It's like a little just a passive joke, man, that like if you fucked up or you know what I'm saying?
Lighten the mood.
Yeah.
You know, because
nothing personal, just a funny little jokey joke, man.
Yeah, because people hate the police for the dumbest reasons.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like we live in a society where they have a come out party for a motherfucker changing gender and shit like that. You know what I mean? But then if a motherfucker become a police officer, you know what I mean? It's a problem. You know what I mean? Oh, nigga use a snitch, use a rat. Like, what the fuck? Why can the nigga just want to be the police?
Right.
So
yeah,
this
That's
is
what
what
he want to
yeah.
do.
So this what don't make sense to me, right? And you just tell me if I'm wrong. It don't make sense for black folks to say fuck the police if they're not trying to get their kid to be the police, right? Because the white folks is the only ones really trying to get these jobs. So how can you complain about the police if you're not encouraging your kid to be the police, to police the neighborhoods? Because you got motherfuckers that run around here with guns, ain't protecting shit. Yeah. Ain't protecting shit. You know how many times these motherfuckers accidentally shoot themselves? You don't hear about it on the news. But it's a lot of stupid motherfuckers out here with guns. Yeah. And all they want to do, they just curious about the pop. They curious about the gun. So I really think they should really push gun safety. All right, guns is gonna be guns. Make people just have go to a gun class. Like, make it mandatory. It used to be mandatory. Make it mandatory before you even able to purchase a gun that you do 6 months of gun training. So then you at least you know that this motherfucker went through 6 months of gun training. And then, you know what I'm saying?
It'll fuck up their sales, man.
But see, the whole thing is, it might not. It might not, because you have gun enthusiasts and gun crazed motherfuckers, bro. You know what I mean? And you got motherfuckers that can go in there, buy AR, buy AK, and they never shot a 22. It's always different levels to this shit, man. You don't go from motherfucking go-kart to a fucking Ferrari. It's different levels to this shit. so you can be responsible to handle the power that you possess.
Right.
So nobody never said nothing about gun safety laws. Like nobody never said, you know, they just more extensive background checks. Okay, make sure the motherfucker can use the mother. Prime example. You cannot just go buy a car, and just because you got the car, you got a license. Can you just get licensed and just go buy a car? I'm talking about not fucking drive the motherfucker.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm just saying, is it possible for you to drive a fucking vehicle? You have to fucking show them that you can drive the fucking car.
Right.
They give you a test and shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? What do you know about the fucking brakes? Do you know how fast the fucking go? Do you do you know when it's your turn to motherfucking turn at a motherfucking stop sign? Do you know the fucking rules? Do you know how to control the speed?
Right.
Because this here it can kill a lot of motherfuckers too. So and then different levels to this shit, right? Okay, you want to ride a motorcycle, you gotta get a different license for that.
Yeah.
You want to drive a bus? Guess what? You gotta get a different license for that. Fucking heavy equipment, you have to get different fucking licenses to show that you can control this machine. So why in the fuck they ain't got the same shit when it comes to guns? The most deadliest, easiest shit to kill a motherfucker. See, everybody talk about all the bullshit that goes on, and you know the power bottoms and the fucking puff daddies and all this other shit. But then, what about the shit with the immigrants, bro?
That shit don't make money.
Don't make money.
Don't make money, man.
But it makes sense.
You see, they was dropping immigrants off the motherfuckers' front yard.
Bro, they dropping it's immigrants here.
Hey.
No, you need to understand. This shit here is way more sinister than I think anybody even understands.
Yeah.
Because everybody's so focused on the right now and what's going on in social media. What's going on with the preachers and what's going on with the hip hop stars? What's going on with Love and Hip Hop? What's going on at the club? And nobody's like really not understanding what's going on in the world. So do you understand, like from your point of view, like in 5 years? Now, you know, you hear about all the Zuckermans building bunkers and shit. You know what I mean? That's news. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, it make me want one.
Okay.
So I can't wait to get one.
Okay, so with that being said, right?
Yeah.
And he's building it now.
Oh yeah, Rick Ross got one too.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, okay. So if everybody's building bunkers, well, what the fuck do you think's gonna happen?
Oh man, if you ain't never watched Walking Dead and all that shit, you might want to.
But nobody's preparing. Listen, nobody's preparing for the inevitable. What's going to happen? Because
it's actually people that is though. It's
listen,
just not us.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of people that are, and then we are gonna make ourselves extinct. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
The whole thing is they trying to take out the poor, the black race, basically, because we never been loved. We never had a fair chance. We don't even have a fucking flag. Do you know the gays got flags, but we don't have flags? The pedophiles got flags, but we don't have flags? We don't have a country that's gonna fight for us? That's why they can do what the fuck they want to do to us. You don't see them fucking doing this shit to the Chinese people. Why? Because they got a whole country that come fuck you up. Right?
Yeah.
They don't do this shit to the Iranians. Hell, they don't even fuck with the Mexicans. We the only ones that get the shit end of the shit end.
That's just systematically rigged like that, man.
So what I'm
saying
to you is why everybody, all the blacks is worried about, because they already seeing that we killing each other. You know what I mean? If they just left that shit alone, that shit would just keep going on. You know what I'm saying? But it's like we're not getting out of here fast enough.
Right.
So let's play what if. What if all these immigrants are here? The government got the immigrants here, right?
Mm-hmm.
We all know that that they done proved that these motherfuckers ain't got shit in space, right?
I don't know.
Well, but they all prove it. They nothing.
Well,
is,
they say ain't nothing.
Ain't
up there,
nothing is
the Earth
nothing.
flat,
Nothing. They done found.
all the Mars
listen,
shit
listen,
is fake. They
listen,
say
they done found. They done found out how they got the satellites. You know how the satellites are on a big balloon. They showing them fall out the sky. They showing how they make the weather. They show. Listen,
I have seen.
bro. They showing everything to let you know that this is what it is.
Yeah.
So, bro, they been trying to take us out with the COVID. Didn't nobody ever pay attention to how when COVID came, they told all blacks and browns and elderly people that they wanted us to get vaccinated first?
Yeah, I didn't know that shit was fucked up.
I'm saying first? When has they gave us anything first? And don't you think it was a setup to give us the PPP loans and all that other shit? Knowing come on now, the applications were saying that Shanika, that's motherfucking 19, running a multi-billion-dollar business out of her mama kitchen, and she need all this money, and they gave it to him. Told them to give it to him because they know dumping all that money into them motherfucking neighborhoods costs more crime. It caused more crime. It didn't do shit. You gave a bunch of broke people some money. They ain't never had no money. What you think they gonna do? Blow it. And guess who they made rich? Everything white. These niggas was really buying Louis Vuitton shit. You should have stuck with the fake shit. It still look the same. It still gonna look fake on you. What are you talking about? I don't give a fuck if you do have the real shit. It looks fake on you. You don't even look like you should be having shit like that.
That's funny as hell.
Right?
That's funny as shit, yeah. Because I just seen plenty of motherfuckers like that.
Right.
Dressed from head to toe and know damn well they don't look like they should have that shit.
There we go. Yeah. So what I'm saying to you is, I don't know if you keeping up with what they've been saying is, so the government is saying that there's supposed to be a big meteor shower. That's why all the celebrities are building bunkers. A big meteor shower is about to come and wipe out the power. Why is it wiping out the power? And why does everybody keep saying that everybody got 6 months of food in their bunkers? Why 6 months? Why in the fuck they know that it's only going to be 6 motherfucking months of no power? Why do they know this? Why is they going underground? You know what I mean? Why couldn't it flood? You dig what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Well, because if it's going to flood, fuck, you don't want to be underground. That's the last place you want to be.
Under that bitch then.
You know what I mean?
Some water to come out.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So, what I'm saying to you is, if these people are preparing to go underground and everything is 6 months, why ain't niggas preparing to just being able to survive? Because, see, the whole thing is, okay, think about this. You cut the power off, you got a bunch of immigrants, and because they paid for them to get here, bro. This is no conspiracy, these are facts. They paid for them to get here. They paid for them to stay in these apartments. They paid for them to stay in these hotels. They paid for them to stay in these houses, right? Mm-hmm. And they paid their rent up for 2 years. Why only 2 years? What's going on? You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
And why is they just letting them do all this shit and they living free? Like, they could have gave all the poor people here, they talk about homelessness, right? Why the fuck they had to get millions of people over here to help them get housing? Why couldn't they just say, all y'all come on, we got housing for you? Mm-hmm. And that's here, right?
They've been doing that shit since 2012.
That's why I'm saying there's something more sinister to it. The helicopters flying over our neighborhoods. the blue lights all of a sudden that's specifically at specific spots. They're not all through. Not all the lights are blue.
Yeah,
They
I'm
only
sectioning
blue.
off the neighborhoods.
So what I'm saying to you is, they're preparing, been preparing, and we just been doing dumb shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit, I talked about this on fucking my Facebook page, and you see they took the shit. Nigga, I wasn't showing child porn. I wasn't showing no murders. I wasn't showing nothing near of some shit that you should be getting banned for. All I started doing was paying attention to what the fuck motherfuckers was trying to say, and they got the proof. They got the video. I'm seeing the video of what the fuck is going on. They
I
showing
want that shit in the program.
what
That's
the
a lot.
fuck is going on.
You know, everything is programmed. So
Right.
if it ain't a part of their program, they about to delete that shit.
Well, all I'm saying to you is, these people are going to be the people that we're going to have to fight off.
Yeah.
They fighting for our spot. And then the military, once all this shit kick off because the lights is off and all this shit because we're going to have to fight for this shit, then the military going to come through and wipe they dumb asses out.
Mm-hmm.
And then whoever survives is going to have to live through the reset. Because, bro, they've been having them motherfucking body bags and coffins and shit since COVID. And, bro, they still, and nobody's talking about it no more.
Oh yeah, it's a cover up.
But what I'm saying,
I'm gonna tell you now, I ain't trying to live through no motherfucking reset of this raggedy ass world.
that's what I'm saying. So I just tell
I'm gonna
people,
enjoy my time.
well, we go wrap it up, man. It was great sitting down with
Most definitely, man.
with the KC Reels, man. You
Mhm.
got anything you want to say to people?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I was.
Any shout outs? Any shout outs?
Man, just shout out to everybody that been rocking with me, fucking with me. You know, I fuck with y'all. Appreciate y'all. Like I say, always love y'all. And let's blow it up, man. Not literally, but let's go up. You know, from here. So yeah, that's it. I'm a simple motherfucker, man. I ain't got much to say.
Well, what I got to say is, it's time for motherfuckers to wake up. Shit's going down. Yeah. Quit being so entertained by the bullshit, you know what I mean? It's just a bunch of bullshit to keep people that's not understanding what's really going on. These people are in your neighborhoods, they're your next door neighbors. These people are living amongst us, and when the lights go out, they have no plex with coming to take what you got. So, we can keep being entertained by the bullshit, but everybody else getting prepared in our faces but us. And so if we're not going to prepare to just come together, and I ain't talking about come together and overthrow the government or overthrow the police department, I'm just saying come together to survive. I mean, I just can't see myself just going out without a fight. So at least be prepared to fight, you know what I mean? And man, God bless, and see you next week. Peace.